We are working it today with Andy Challenger of Challenger Grand Christmas. And Andy, I'm hearing that as companies are having a difficult time finding workers, those companies are turning to robots. What's happening?
Yeah, one of the interesting consequences of COVID is that a certain segment of jobs, particularly lower wage service jobs that needed to be done in person, are under a lot of pressure. They went away during COVID because they were too dangerous for anybody to do them. And then as they've come back into the economy, companies have had a very, very difficult time filling those roles with workers. And as a consequence, they're turning more and more to automation and technology to either adapt those roles to have fewer workers or eliminate jobs altogether.
What sectors or areas are the quickest to maybe move in a robot or use more technology to avoid having to hire a worker?
One area where we're seeing a lot of transformation is in restaurants that have been particularly hard to staff. We're seeing a lot of restaurants adopt new technology that removes servers altogether. They're using QR codes at the table so patrons can order their meals directly from their phones, and then they just have somebody bust it out from the kitchen, removing a job there altogether.
And what about retailers? A lot of us are already scanning and paying for our products before we leave the store.
Another area seeing transformation is checking out and brick and mortar retail locations. Some companies are getting rid of cashiers and moving to self-checkout. There's also new technology, particularly Amazon Go stores that have no checkout process at all. There's just cameras watching you, picking up products and walking out of the store.
Is this happening in the transportation industry?
We're also seeing in rideshare companies and in trucking and transportation, big investments in automated driving, vehicles that are autonomous and don't need a driver at all. That would certainly eliminate a major category of jobs.
Well, this is a fascinating topic. Thanks so much for being on our show, Andy, and bringing us up to date.
Thanks for having me on, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.